Hi everybody, it's me Jill and welcome to Jill Informed. This is a very special on the road Jill Informed, and I'm on a hiking trail. I feel like this is maybe not the best idea to be videotaping this while I am like inches from a giant cactus I could walk into, but it's really pretty here, and I promised you guys I would still be recapping while I was on vacation, and I am sticking to that promise right now. So I just watched Vanderpump Rules, and I have to tell you something. I'm actually happy that it was a little bit boring, maybe. Not a lot happened in this episode, which is a good thing. I gotta watch where I'm going or I'm gonna like fall down there. You can see Mr. Informed in the background a little bit. Wave hi. You watched Vanderpump Rules too, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
What'd you think of this episode?
It wasn't as action-packed as some of them.
Right.
I didn't get to see my man Sandoval.
Oh yeah, he was hardly on. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't the most exciting. Raquel, I don't even think had any speaking lines, so that's never good. I love me some Raquel. James? No. Oh, I gotta turn around. Look at how tall this cactus is behind me. Woo! Oh my God. Isn't that cool? I love it.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the people at home. My informants. All right. Oh, we got some people on the trail. I got to move over. Hello. Hi. They're riding a bike on this. That's so scary. I'm telling you guys, this is nuts. I'm gonna just keep going. All right. So let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here just because it's like so beautiful, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I'm not paying attention to the trail. All right, so this episode opens with Lisa being hungover, heading into Sir and asking for tea. I guess she really doesn't drink like that. I told you guys I never saw her drunk before, so it was a little bit surprising. She had a good time. She's meeting with the Toms, and they thought it was just a wild success, mostly because Lisa felt comfortable enough to get drunk. But as Lisa said, we still don't have gasoline, and there's so many things to do that I feel like we are just at the starting line. And I'm not so sure Nick Elaine has finished hanging the chandeliers. There's a little scene with Ariana, Kristen, and Lala meeting for lunch, talking about, of course, the big night at Tom Tom that Kristen was not invited to. Lala invited her to Solvang, which is where the girls' trip is. And nothing much with that scene, except that Kristen lets on that there's trouble in paradise with her and Carter. They seem to be fighting every day, which that makes a lot more sense to me than the fact that they were getting along great, doesn't it? But I mean, I'm not happy about it. I want all of them to be happy, Kristen included. And I thought, well, Carter's great for her. I guess it just seems like she's got a little work to do in the relationship area. Brittney and Jax are checking out the venue for their engagement party. At first I thought it was for the wedding reception, and I was like, oh, it's beautiful, and they're talking about money and this and that, and you have to pay extra for that, and you could have a filet mignon meal that's $50 a person. And then she gave him the grand total, and it was like $14,000 something. I was thinking, oh, that's not bad. Oh, but it's only an engagement party. So yeah, I'm with Jax on this one. That's a little pricey. The boys are doing a boys' night together since the girls are going on their girls' trip to Solvang. And there's joking about strippers and hookers and stuff that, you know, I don't know if it's really a joke or not. I guess that remains to be seen. It was also very therapy-filled. First we see James in therapy. And, oh God, you guys, it was sad. It was. He talks about his parents and that his mom really is yelling at him about his dad and saying how, he doesn't give her money. And so James has been giving her like $200 every other day, and it's still not enough. And it was creepy and sad, and I feel bad for him. Then we have Brittney and Jax, who went to therapy. It starts off, Jax is like actually pretty proud of himself. Yes, I know what to do now. I'm a different person. And his therapist is kind of like, well, what do you mean exactly? Oh, there's some people coming on the trail. I might have to be quiet for just a minute here until they pass. And a little doggy too. All right. Hello. The therapist asks him, have you guys talked about last year? And, you're cheating. Basically, Jax is kind of like, yeah, no, we're done with that. I don't see any reason to talk about the past. And Brittney said, yeah, he gets real upset when we bring it up. So I just kind of let it go because we're trying to move forward. The therapist is like, well, yeah, that's good. Except if you don't ever talk about the past, you might repeat it and all that. And he's being kind of passive aggressive. He doesn't see why they need to do that. The therapist ends up saying, yeah, but when Brittney wants to talk about it, you're basically telling her to just shut up. And, oh God, more people are coming on this trail. And maybe not the best spot for me to stop. So next, Ariana is at James and Raquel's apartment, and they're talking about her studio session. Oh my God. Actually, I thought it was pretty cool. But then my husband's like, oh, there were so many effects on those vocals. Hello.
Hi.
I don't think they watch Vanderpump Rules. But I did kind of actually like the song, I have to tell you. So James's mom shows up to the apartment now, and Ariana kind of hightails it out of there, and I don't blame her because things get pretty ugly. James said, okay, Mom, there's a couple things I have to talk to you about. You cannot talk to me about Dad not giving you money all the time. And she's like, let's make things clear, James. He doesn't give me any money. And she just, oh my God, she goes off on a rant. There is a lot of rage and a lot of anger in that woman over her ex-husband. I feel really bad for James because I think she's taking it out on him, and she wants him to take care of her now because her husband left her alone with 3 boys and he didn't, take care of her financially anymore. So James said, and the second thing is, when I give you money all the time, I want to know where it's going. Well, she just lost it then. What are you saying? Was I Mom? No, I sent you to the best schools, £50,000 per year. We went on lavish vacations, Burberry and Ralph Lauren, and you took your first steps in a Tiffany's. Who cares about that? I mean, was James supposed to care about that? I'm sorry, that doesn't make you a good mom. Because you bought him stuff and he had designer clothes and he went to a good school? Oh my God. He ends up by saying, listen, don't talk to me about Dad and just show me where the money's going that I'm giving you. And she's like, okay, fine, perfect, done. Also, there's a scene with his mom walking into SUR and now having a conversation with Lisa. And she is upset because she still hasn't hired James back. And Lisa's like, well, he has a lot of work to do still. Lisa got him to go see a therapist and all that kind of thing. So then she says, okay, then there's one more thing, Lisa. Harry is back from college, and could you give him a job as a busboy just 2 nights a week? Oh my God. She is trying to get her sons to fund her lifestyle. It's all really making sense to me now why she's pushing Lisa so hard to hire her sons, right? She wants them to support her. It's kind of gross. But Lisa's like, okay, I'll give him an interview or something like that. What does this woman have over Lisa Vanderpump? Why does she care that much about their family? I don't know. I know they've known each other for years and years, but I don't know if she's friends with the mom or the dad. I thought she was friends with James's dad, but I don't know. Okay, next we're all on the PJ and we are acting as obnoxious as we can because we're on a private jet going somewhere that's just a 2-hour drive away. Yeah, but they barely get in the air and then the pilot's like, okay, we're 6 minutes till landing. To be fair, I have never been on a private jet, but it didn't impress me. Like, the takeoff was a little bit scary, and it looked a little cramped. Like, they could barely stand up in the middle. I don't know. I don't like small planes. But I did like Solvang. It's a Dutch town. It's really cute. I would just go there to walk around and stuff, you know? Oh, we also see Harry's interview, and oh my God. Okay, Peter takes him to sit down. James brought him there, so James is there too. And then Guillermo comes, and Guillermo's a badass man. He's pissed. He's clearly very angry with James. So, I mean, it was the weirdest interview ever because he was basically attacking James at every turn. He said, oh, it's funny. I remember when you came looking for a job, James. I needed a busboy, and you said, I want to be a DJ. Plain. And the funny thing is now, I don't need a busboy. I need a DJ. But James screwed that up. Oh my God. So anyway, he very angrily tells Harry that he's going to give him a chance. And he leaves, and James's face is all red, and James is just sobbing like a baby. Again, it was very sad. Oh, the room assignment in Solvang. Katie had agreed to room with Kristen because Stassi didn't want to, because Kristen goes insane on trips. And so Katie's like, I can handle her, it's fine. So Katie and Kristen roomed together, Stassi and Ariana roomed together, and Lala and Brittany roomed together, and Sheena had a room by herself. Oh God, it was so sad. Sheena's like, I live by myself and I really don't want to have to go on vacation and be by myself. I mean, at least you got invited? Maybe? Anyway, this episode ended with the wine tasting, which was starting, and Kristen has an agenda. She is getting hammered and she is on a mission to misbehave. So we just saw the start of it, but you know there's going to be trouble with her once she gets really drunk. So we see a little bit of that in previews for next week. Anyway, I am going to stop right here because people are staring at me and it's weird. So thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry this was a short one, but thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to Jill Informed if you haven't already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. All right, I hope I will see you next Monday at 1 p.m. Central Time for the next recap of Vanderpump Rules. Bye-bye.